Explain the difference between horizontal and vertical acquisitions. A horizontal acquisition is the integration of a company at the same level of the value chain as the acquirer. An example would be a printing company buying a competitor. A vertical acquisition occurs when a company either expands upstream, also known as backward integration, or downstream, known as forward integration, within its supply chain. An example of a vertical acquisition would be an automobile manufacturer purchasing one of its suppliers, a backward integration, or purchasing a distributor, which would be a forward integration. Now, to further your knowledge, with horizontal acquisitions, the probability of cost synergies is high, but there is a clear risk in the event of antitrust issues or sales cannibalization. When you acquire someone who operates in the same market, the moment you acquire that business, you're selling to the same customer. So maybe the potential growth in sales is much lower. And as well, if you increase that market share from an antitrust perspective, there is a clear risk when the government needs to intervene and ask you to really sell off pieces of the business in order to keep the market competitive. With vertical acquisitions, owning another level of the supply chain ensures higher quality and efficiency as the organization responds to its different production needs more effectively. The downside is the probability of success for such an integration is much lower due to differing core competencies and perspectives. So the core competencies of running a steel manufacturer is very different from the company that uses that steel to make cars, for example. So while it may seem logical to acquire the supplier in order to improve efficiency and quality, at the same time, the management competencies that are needed in order to run that business that has been acquired might differ significantly, and therefore you need to change the business in order to account for that, and therefore that creates volatility within the business, which is the key challenge to a vertical acquisition.